Hi guys. So I want to show off my Pokemon card collection today. Just because I like sharing it. So I've got two really nice cards. They're in Card Savers. These are the only two cards that I have that are in Card Savers. You can see that they are pretty damaged, but they are very nice cards, so I will show them at the end of the video. I will put them over here. So first off, I don't really have a good camera setup, so I will try to show these as best I can. I have these are my grass types. So I really like this card. This is a Superior from the Radiant collection. I think this was black and white era. I'm not quite sure. I don't know the eras. I just know that I have them and that they're pretty. So there's I have this nice holographic Venusaur. Here's some Torterra, more Superiors. And then over on this page, I have these cards, this nice holographic Verzion, a holo Shuckle, this nice holographic Go-Goat, this Ludicolo. And over here, I have a Dark Weezing. I just have kind of random cards in my sort by type part of my binder. I have this Bulbasaur from 2006. I don't know, I just thought that was cool. First edition Team Rocket Ekans. And then moving on to my electric type part of the binder. I've got this nice holographic Lux Ray. I think that looks, oops. I think that's a really nice holographic. Honestly, the background looks like it came out of Legends Arceus, but I know that's not true because it's a 2007 card. And I have this Fearow, this holographic. I think that this is a reverse. I'm not quite sure. Delta Species Fearow from Crystal Guardians. And I have this Radiant Collection Dedenne that I think is really nice. And yeah, these are pretty damaged. Most of these cards I got secondhand from someone else in my lifetime, and they already came damaged. And as a little kid, I also didn't know how to handle cards very well. It's a nice Rotom. And on this page, I have over here, I have to grab it. I have a 1995 Yellow Cheeks Pikachu, not first edition, but it is very damaged, unfortunately. But it's still a nice card. Not really too much special stuff over here, just a bunch of Pikachus over here. I have just kind of random cards. Over here I have my Psychic, Poison, whatever you want to call it. I have a Radiant Collection Meowstic. It's a nice card. And just mostly holographics that they're probably not worth that much, but they look nice. I have a Radiant Collection Jirachi. I think that's a really pretty card. Look at that holographic pattern. Very pretty. I love the Radiant Collection. Gotta be one of my favorite subsets because all those cards are very pretty. For the longest time, I thought they were part of the X and Y era, but they weren't. So I'm pretty sure they were part of the black and white era. Not much to see in the steel department. I got like 7 cards. most interesting is probably this holographic dual type Bisharp. Dark types, I've got this Yveltal Radiant Collection. That's a nice holographic pattern on there. You can't really see it all that well unless you put it in the light. But I think that makes it a bit cooler in a way. This Sableye holographic looks really nice. It's got like a swirl right here. I think that's cool. It is very damaged though. Most of these cards that I have that are really nice are also just really damaged. It's got a giant bend through it right there. Because again, I got most of these through like a friend who would just like keep them on the floor, which is sad, but there's nothing I can do about it. I keep them in a binder now, so they're safe. I've got this nice dark Magneton. It's not holographic, but I think that that's cool. And then moving on to the fighting types, rock types, whatever. I've got this really nice Gallade holographic card. That's got a nice hollow pattern on it. Again, that one doesn't look as damaged as some of my other ones. It's still very damaged. The back side doesn't look too good. Someone wrote on it, which is not good at all. But nothing we can do about that, because that was not me that wrote on it. I have this Cubone card that has a nice holographic pattern on it. I think that looks so cool. It's a very nice hollow pattern. And yeah, I don't really have all that much. I have Brock's Onyx right here. You can't see it too well, but I have to keep moving at limited time. On to my water types. I have, here's the first page. I have this really nice shiny Gyarados holographic. It's got a nice hollow pattern on it. Kind of simple, but I like it. And then I have on this page, I'll just show you the interesting ones. I have the Frostlass Radiant Collection. Again, very damaged, but it is a very beautiful card. I'm a huge Frostlass fan. Very beautiful Pokemon, I think. And a very beautiful card. I love the Radiant Collection Frostlass. And then I have a shiny Suicune. It's a promo, but it's a very nice card. Again, very damaged, unfortunately. Nothing I can do about that, because again, I got this from someone else who owned it before me. But even though as a kid I wasn't very good at handling most cards, the cards that I found very interesting I would keep in this binder and they would not get damaged. I've got this Piplup from the Radiant Collections. It's very nice. I love the holographic pattern on that card. And I have this Japanese Ammonite from Fossil. I have this reverse Kabuto from E-Series. I think that's got a really pretty, even though it's just blank hollow, I think it's still very pretty. And I also have a Japanese Horsey from Fossil. And over here, I have a dark Vaporeon from Rocket. This one is in somewhat better condition than some of my other older cards, but still pretty damaged. And I have a first edition Kingler from Fossil. There seems to be 2 cards in this slot. I didn't know I had 2 cards in that slot, but it's just a non-holo Avalugg, so it's not important. Over here we have my normal type cards. So I have, there's not really too much that's interesting on this page, just holographics. This Snorlax that you see, it's not first edition, it's from Evolutions. But yeah, there's not that much to see except for this Arceus promo card. I think it's a very beautiful card. As you can see, again, very, very damaged. However, it is a very beautiful card. And despite the damage, it still looks super nice on the front. Other than that, I mean, I have a reverse holo Delcatty from E-Series. Got a huge bend in it. Ew. Whatever. Nothing I can do about that. Onto the fire. I have a Radiant Collection Charizard, which this probably goes for a lot of money because it's a Charizard, but it is damaged, unfortunately. But again, I didn't pull that card myself. I got it from someone else, which is very unfortunate. I have this Entei, which again is super damaged. Again, got it from someone else. I'm just convinced that none of the people in my neighborhood that I used to trade with understood how to keep cards safe, but that's alright. I'll have to deal with it. I'm not planning on selling these. This nice Ninetales, it's got some scratches, but it's Evolutions Ninetales. Very pretty holographic pattern. I think the purple against the red looks super nice. Nothing too interesting on the last page, except for maybe this Radiant Collection Torchic. It's got a nice star pattern. I really like that star pattern. I think it looks cute. Let me put that back in there. It is, again, damaged, but there's nothing we can do. Now we're on to the interesting stuff. I've got all my EXs and stuff like that over here. So I have this Aerodactyl EX from E-Series, which is interesting because it's not a shiny Aerodactyl. It's green. I never understood this card, but I always knew that it was special in a way, so I've kept it. Very nice holographic pattern on the edges there. It is damaged. As you can see, the edges are whitened. But, again, got it from someone else, so there's nothing I can do. Same with this Garchomp. This Garchomp X. You can see the damage on the corners. But it is still a very beautiful card. So these are just kind of promos, megas, EXs and stuff. But here's where it gets interesting. I used to collect Charizard cards, not knowing that they were some of the most wanted cards out there. And I have 7 of them. And see, this one probably would grade a 7 or an 8. However, if I were to get all of these graded, probably would go for $2,000, $3,000, all of my Charizards. It's a very nice card. And then I have the Charizard EX from Evolutions, which is in pretty nice condition, only just a little bit of damage on the edges and seemingly no scratches in the holographic. I think the EX cards are stronger than holos. And then over here I have a Charizard EX. I think that symbol is Flash Fire. I'm not 100% sure. But that's a very nice card. This one is in real nice condition, except for, the edges a little bit. But other than that, everything else looks really good. And then I have another Charizard EX. I don't know what set this is from. I don't know what set that is. If someone could tell me, that would be very nice, because I have a lot of cards in this section from that set. Again, is damaged. It's got a giant scrape on the side there, but still very nice on the front. I don't think I pulled any of these Charizards myself, except for maybe the Mega Charizard X. This is the Mega Charizard Y from Flash Fire, I think that is the set. Again, very damaged, but I did get this from someone else. And I'm going to put that back in there. And then I have the Mega Charizard X, which I think this is the one that I pulled myself, because it is in a lot better condition than the rest of them. But again, as a little kid, I didn't know that keeping my cards in good condition would be of any value. And you'll see later, I have a card that ungraded is worth like $40, but it has a giant bend through it. Reverse Charizard from Evolutions. That's a very nice card and is in decent condition. Just a little bit of whitening on the edges. No, I mean, there's scratches, but other than that, not that much. Over here, I just got a bunch of EXs and stuff. I have half of the Suicune and Entei Legend. I do not have the other half. I got this from a friend. He gave me most of his cards. It is very damaged. He gave me most of his cards because he doesn't care for them anymore. But, you know, I went over, we were talking about cards, and he just ended up giving me the cards that I was interested in trading for because he didn't care for them. I've got all my dragon types over here. Nothing too interesting, except maybe the Rayquaza EX, but anyways, then I've got this nice Rayquaza up here, a nice Lugia. It's a promo card. This is a very special card. It is very damaged, unfortunately, but it is still a very nice card. I'm going to try and take this out of here. Shiny Rayquaza.